Hey guys, today we're driving the 2024 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392 Final Edition. Though it isn't the final edition, there's a final edition, wink wink nudge nudge, for 2025. So they're extending the V8 Wrangler for another year. This is the 2024. They've confirmed 2025 production. Joy of joys, I'm excited because this is one of my favorite vehicles on sale today. It's raucous, it's rowdy, it's kind of overpowered. It sounds fantastic though. It has a ton of off-road capability. This one is painted in Tuscadero Pearl, which is a really exciting pink purplish color. Let's walk you guys around it. We've already done quite a few Wrangler 392 videos. We've taken it on-road, we've driven it off-road. This has a 6.4 liter HEMI V8 with an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's full-time four-wheel drive, makes 470 horsepower. And just look at it. 35-inch tires on beadlock capable wheels. We have an onboard air compressor, which is part of the 392 Final Edition. Nappa leather seats. A little bit of an extra lift and body width here. You can see these fender extensions right here. It also comes with a worn winch. Starting price on the Wrangler 392 is $91,500. As tested, this is $106,780. However, if you search local listings, you'll see a lot of these Wrangler 392s with a substantial amount of money off MSRP. I've seen some of these locally in Detroit listed for $85, $86, $90 with pretty high MSRPs. So you might be able to get a decent deal on one of these because I don't imagine they're selling at their full asking price. Back seat, nice floor mats, nice leather. Good amount of space back here. Got a grab handle to help you get up in here. I mean, you know, it's a Jeep. You guys have seen these interiors many times. You've got some gear in the back. You've got this Sky Lounge roof, which folds back, peels back like a tin can. Really nice for some top-down action. We might even open that up today. It's about 41 degrees Fahrenheit out. If anything, just to hear the V8. 315/70 R17-inch BFG Goodrich KO2s. Very nice tire. A little bit greasy out this morning, but we should be able to exploit their limits pretty easily. There's that 6.4 liter HEMI V8. This week, it's averaged about 11 miles to the gallon because it's just so fun to listen to. It fits in here perfectly. Love the way it still looks like an engine. It's not a bunch of plastic. So cool to get this option from the factory in a Jeep. Here's your steel bumper, worn winch. Very nice. We've got the locking front and rear differentials, sway bar disconnect, a 4.56 rear axle ratio. Gonna be using that a lot. Steel rear bumper with integrated parking sensors. This will still only tow 3,500 pounds. And for how Larry this is to drive on the street, not sure I'd want to tow more. Oh yeah, you've even got a little fold out table here, which is nice. Look at that. Max weight 25 pounds. We'll put all the options and accessories in detail in the description. Let's hop inside and take this for a drive. A few weeks ago, we were just driving the new Jeep Gladiator Mojave X. And I've got to say, the Gladiator feels a little bit more buttoned down and sophisticated from a suspension standpoint on the street. It's not as wallowy, it doesn't require as much concentration to keep in a straight line as the Wrangler does. But still, if you're used to driving Jeeps, this is incredibly charming, really fast, and a lot of fun to drive. I'm not sure I'd want to drive it on a full day road trip on the highway. You're just very active with the steering on this. That solid front axle, all the off-road capability here. It does impact road manners a little bit. But that said, this thing is just such a fun time behind the wheel. We get paddle shifters. We can control our gears with our 8-speed automatic. It actually handles pretty well. We've got some greasier pavement conditions this morning, so we'll see what type of traction we're able to put down. But as you can hear, it just sounds fantastic. Hold the left paddle and it'll downshift to the lowest possible gear. Actually handles pretty well for a Jeep. The width here helps, and you can feel that. It gives you some confidence around corners. I've always maintained that the 392 is the best Jeep to drive in terms of road manners. Bit of wind noise, not unbearable though. You get adaptive cruise control. Works great. Skip 5-mile-an-hour increments. And I like how Jeep does this. They give you 2 cruise control sections here. One for normal cruise control and one for adaptive. Change your following distance right there. All your buttons are physical. Heated steering wheel, heated seats. You've got an exhaust mode button. Turn that off and the exhaust goes really nice and quiet. Still opens up though when you give it some throttle. All the salt that's down, the morning dew, we're not going to be pushing this today. Sound system here is okay. It's kind of hard to hear anything from phone conversations to conversations with your passenger to your internal thoughts. Pretty much all you want to listen to in this is that 6.4 liter HEMI V8. And I don't have any problem with that. Eight-speed automatic works awesome. Instant downshifts, pretty responsive in automatic mode. You start using the paddles and it does tend to get a little bit more sluggish than I would like, but that's okay, I can forgive it, and you can work with the gearbox. You just have to upshift a little bit earlier than you would think. But once you kind of become calibrated to it, you get the timing down and it's fine. It's a good thing this is full-time four-wheel drive. I'm not sure I'd want to control this in too high. It is a beast. All right, what do you think? Open up the roof? Let's do it. I don't know if I have to hold this or not. I don't think I do. snarling away at you. I could want a little bit more with regards to cameras, but ultimately, you've got everything you need here. The Jeep inherently has some of the best outward visibility of any off-road vehicle. You can really, really pick your lines very naturally in this without the aid of cameras. But that said, you can always quickly access them. Forward camera, reverse camera. There you go. No 360 cam in this. One of my favorite things to do in the Wrangler 392 is just to drive around in 4 low. So I think let's go and find a bit of a trail, a bumpy dirt road, put this in 4 low and let it rev out a little bit. And we'll also test the suspension on, kind of an off-road scenario. Nothing really serious, nothing too crazy. We've done some proper off-roading in this out at Hollyoaks a couple years ago. It was snowy, and we had some fun. While we're just cruising, let's do a quick sound system test. Volume controls, track selection controls, all behind the steering wheel, along with those paddle shifters. Get the idea. With that roof peeled all the way back, not a lot of wind buffeting, pretty comfortable convertible experience. I am getting a little bit chilly. It's 37 degrees Fahrenheit out. Thought it would be a little bit warmer today, but that's okay. We're doing it for YouTube. And we're about to pull off here onto our off-road test route here and see if we can get some slower speeds and warm up just a little bit. All right, so we don't need 4 low here at all, but we're gonna engage it anyway, just because it sounds good and it's fun. So here we go, into neutral. Part-time 4 high, neutral, 4 low, and then into drive. See what I mean about the sound? And maybe we'll even go into off-road plus mode. There we go. Sway bar. A lot of bumps through here. Rides pretty well, honestly. We'll engage our camera here, see how well it shows us a view of what's ahead. There we go. I like the predictive lines. This isn't like a Raptor where you could Baja at high speed through things, but as a rock crawler, as a pretty much do-it-all off-roader in stock form, the capability is insane. It sounds fantastic. I love driving this. It's super fun. It's narrow enough to avoid pinstriping, but you still get lots of width at the tires. When we started going a little faster, sway bar reconnected there. Nice. Let's go back with the sway bar connected. Sway bar connect in progress. Sometimes this takes a minute. See what a difference we feel. Oh yeah, a lot stiffer at the front end. Yeah, it's amazing what a difference that makes. If anything, just for ride quality, in addition to the added articulation you get. Short pull in 4-low. About a quarter throttle there. All right, we're gonna take us out of off-road plus mode into neutral and 4-high auto. All right, we're back in action. Nice. Wrangler 392, I'm very glad they're building it for another year with this final edition going into 2025. This thing is just off the charts in terms of charm and appeal. It's been a blast to daily drive this week. I will miss it when it's eventually gone, but you know, we got to keep these V8 cars going as long as possible. They are just so fun and so enjoyable to live with. Tuscadero Pearl even looks good with some dirt slung up on the side. What a great color. You can't see them as well now, but these bronze beadlock capable wheels really match well with the final edition accents. It's just a great looking package. Even these slight steps or mild sliders work well to help get up into the Jeep. It's just so much fun, and it's involving too. I mean, you're always actively steering and correcting, and you have to drive this car. It feels like something that was maybe built 40, 50 years ago in terms of on-road dynamics. I like how it splits that difference between off-roader and muscle car. It's actually a really fun blend. It's cool to wrap up the year with this because I think it's genuinely one of the most fun vehicles we've driven in 2024. So anyway, we'll wrap up the video there. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys later.